How you doing? It's about 6:45. It's a Thursday. Maybe on the video it says the date, September 1st, 2013. It's all new to me, but I thought I might let you in on something that I happen to follow into my community. I'm not going to mention names, but I'll give you some general details. I was out of work for a while. Finally decided to go back, even though my health was 100%, as far as my legs go and that. But decided to go back and drive for a taxi firm in the local county, and everything went on well for about 3 weeks. I worked part-time. I've done it lots of times before. I know my way around. But on this particular day, it was extremely hot, about 4 degrees Celsius, and before the day was over, I was just about burning up, and didn't feel all that good. And I was taking a passenger on the way to our house, and I felt faint. Call it what you want, but I just knew I was overheated, didn't feel well. It's the first time in my life I felt something like that, and that's normal for anybody. But I decided to take myself off the road. I only had an hour to go, so I thought, get off the road, get somewhere where it's cool, calm down, relax, and then go home. Start fresh the next day. And that's what I did. And within an hour, in an air-conditioned place, I felt a lot better. Got something to eat, went home. During the evening, my house didn't have any air conditioning. It was so hot in there, worse than the day. It's just been cooking. I could barely breathe in the house, and my skin was just on fire. And I didn't feel really all that good. It kept getting worse. So I thought, well, go to the local emergency, you know. You have to go, and up I go, and I go in there, see the triage lady. Okay, that went all right. Go in, and I've been there before. They know me. They should. Nothing serious, but you know, over the years. So they put me in this bed in the emergency room and let me lay back. A nice and air-conditioned room. My blood pressure was way up, 175 or 125, somewhere in that area. But within an hour, it started coming down once they started testing it. And then they gave me an aspirin, a little something to make me sleep. I woke up 6 o'clock in the morning, close to that area. Had coffee and something really good. I felt great. Let's go. This doctor walks in. I could barely understand what his name is. And the first thing he says to me, "We're taking your driver's license." I won't repeat what he said after that. But what he said after that had nothing to do with being a doctor. That's all he did. He never checked my temperature, examined me, nothing. He walks away. Oh yeah. He did mention, well, we're going to send you over for a CAT scan over to the local community. We didn't have one in town. Oh, okay. I cooperate, go over there. I go over there. I hear this chitter chatter. Why is this guy going over there? There's nothing wrong with him. He's not in pain. We shouldn't be taking him there. This is the chitter chatter I'm picking up in the ER. I can hear it like a hawk, man. I can hear way down corridors, everything. And I heard this all the way over and chatter and everything. I wasn't impressed. Get over there, nothing wrong with me. Not a damn thing. Come up negative. Get back. Come back in. Don't see the guy. Where is he? He's gone. Another doctor shows up. This one happens to be a female, no offense, just someone a little different, give you an idea. And she says, I got this dirty work to do, and I'm here to tell you that we're sending in a letter to recommend that your license be revoked. And I just sat there and went, what? I said, well, I'm 62 years old. I guess it don't matter anyways, does it? By that time, I was just drained, tired, and fed up. They tried that stunt a week ago. Nothing wrong with me. Oh, no doctor. I tell you, never stated to me based on what. So they did. They sent this letter in, and within 1 week, I got a letter from the Ministry of Transportation saying, you are suspended. And they made the decision within 3 days of getting this letter. I would like to know what's in that letter. But I didn't get it. And the condition they gave me on this sheet from the Ministry of Transport said syncope. SYNCOPE. I looked it up. Something to do with fainting. Could be related to the heart. Could be related to your mind. How about that? I've been driving all my life. I know the difference. I took myself off the road. I was not in danger, but I knew that I wasn't fit enough to be driving a passenger around and superheat and feeling really run down and burning up. Now I made a good decision here. And look what I get in return for it. I followed this up a bit. Checked with the hospital, really nice person, but no avenues. Then I do some snooping around, found ER representatives are governed and protected by law. They cannot be incriminated. And you have no right or access to anything you do or say. They can call the Ministry of Transport, not even provide any proof at all. They can just call them and say, revoke this man's license. And the ministry will do it. You try to call in and you try to get on anything, get information, you're just like pulling teeth. So as a result of this incompetent nonsense, which I will never have any damn use for this ER ever again, I'll have to be on my deathbed to go in there, which could have happened a while back on an appendicitis attack, so they have to take something like that. But I'll never forgive them, and I'll let them know, damn it, I'm going to watch them, and the first opportunity I get, I will degrade them, and I will make them pay. And I don't mean with this. There's a little thing called the pen. This has to be a pencil. So anyways, watch yourself out there, because I've never had an ill feeling about the medical community, though I've heard stories, but now I do. I hope it doesn't poison my soul. But now I'm out a part-time job. I lost my cab license. They put it on suspension, temporary withholding suspension, which was good of them. They could have revoked it. But I got to wait months and months because they take their sweet-ass time making their decisions. They can take any time they want because guess what? It's not my right to drive. It's supposed to be a privilege. Bullshit. It's my right to make a living, and all I've ever known in my life is driving jobs. I got a perfect record. I got the best insurance rating in all of Canada. And any cab company sees my record, they hire me immediately. They don't fool around. And guarantee you. So I'm hoping I can find out that you're listening to this, that you are smart enough to never go into an ER without somebody with you to be a witness. And be real careful, because honesty doesn't pay when it comes to those guys. I'm really disappointed. I'm suspicious, and I don't trust what they did. And I always will be that way. And I've lost in the neighborhood of a few $100s a month that could help me. I'm stuck on a CPP pension. If it wasn't for the graciousness of my sons helping me out, I'd be out in the street. And if I have to go out in the street, this is what's going to happen to those bastards who pulled that stunt on me. They were wrong. They know it. They'll never admit it. They'll hide behind that protection. But when I see them, my eyes will let them know. And guess what? I'm a firm believer in God. And I've seen it over and over and over. If it wasn't for God, I'd be in prison for the things I think in my mind, what I'll do to people who wrong me. And I've seen them pay in God's own way. So that's a warning, you buggers. You violated the truth and the precious gift that God gives somebody when they're honest. So take care and watch yourselves, folks. Guard what's yours because there's people out there who don't give a rat's ass. Thank you.